The history of Monroe County schools have been filled with challenges and obstacles. In 2012, Monroe County was ranked number 1 in the highest poverty rate in the state with a 24%. With Bloomington as the largest town in Monroe County, schools in the area face the most diversity problems, financial struggle, high incarceration rates, hunger, and more. There is one school in particular that fights these community issues head-on with a unique artistic approach. Fairview Elementary School houses over 300 students from a wide range of backgrounds. Their method, artful learning.
Artful learning is an approach to teaching in that the students work through the arts to gain their knowledge. So as they're working through language arts or social studies, they're using art materials to explore the ideas. They're using visual representations instead of just writing. It's a way of engaging the kids deeper and engaging kids who might not be writers at heart.
Artful learning is Fairview's attempt to respond to requirements laid down by a widely contested political act, the No Child Left Behind Act. The No Child Left Behind Act, a law known for its many flaws, has been hugely criticized for over a decade. It was designed with good intentions as a way to improve education and achievement in America's schools in 4 clearly defined ways: accountability for results, an emphasis on doing what works based on scientific research, expanded parental options, and expanded local control and flexibility. Schools are required to come up with a plan to close the achievement gap, and those who fail to do so are forced to provide extra services to further support the students. Schools who continue to fail to meet this standard after 5 years are forced to dramatically transform the way the school is run. Fairview is on its 3rd year running, receiving a below passing grade according to the state standards. Every year, students have to pass statewide testing in math and reading. If it is continuously low, teachers and administrators are at risk of losing their jobs, and the entire school is at risk for getting shut down or taken over by the state. Teachers are then always under heavy criticism to increase standardized test scores in attempts to close the gap. The problem lies within these set laws, as they are impossibly high standards and have narrow curriculums, forcing teachers to teach to the tests, and it has labeled far too many students as need of improvement.
Fairview students, are high need, low performing students, and we have been F on the state test for the last 2 years. And so there's really a push by the state and by the district to up the test scores and do that in very, sort of clinical ways to push, reading or push things. And what they're missing is the fact that these kids have so many needs that are beyond the classroom. Last Friday, I had a student who was fighting in here in the afternoon. He was fighting in the class. He was fighting with the people across the table from him. He was angry at me. I ended up having to send him to the office because I couldn't deal with it. It's not his normal behavior. And come to find out that he just realized, after talking to the counselors and then working through it, and first graders aren't good with their feelings, expressing their feelings, but he realized it was Friday. He realized there was no food in the house, and he didn't want to be away from school for 2 days because this is his structure, this is his norm. So that had nothing to do with education. That had everything to do with the extra stuff that other schools don't have to deal with as much. So yeah, we have a whole set of challenges that are dealing with issues of poverty that someplace like Childs or University don't have in the same numbers that we have.
Fairview works hard to overcome these challenges and strives to provide students with as many opportunities as possible. IU has provided many enriching programs for Fairview students, from assisting teachers in classrooms to teaching baseball and PE. Working as a Fairview Ace has been an incredibly exciting experience. The staff is incredibly dedicated and inviting. The PTO is innovative and hardworking, and of course the kids are a joy to work with. Hopefully, with the new methods implemented, Fairview will continue to be a unique school that caters to the specific community needs.